Do you ever wonder why you're here on this earth and what your exact purpose is? In today's video, I'll be discussing how to discover your purpose. Hi, this is SALIMAH of SALIMAH.com, and if you want to live in alignment with your soul, then you're in the right place. My clients often ask me, how do I know what my purpose is and why I'm here? And my answer is always, your purpose here on this earth is to serve your fellow human beings. How you serve them is dependent on what your God-given gift is. All of us have been given a gift that we're supposed to use to serve our fellow human beings. The way you discover that is, what did you enjoy or love doing when you were a child? Did you love writing? Did you love drawing? Did you love telling stories? Did you love teaching? Those are your gifts, because when you are a little child, you are the closest to your creator then, because you have just come from your creator. When we come onto this earth, we come here with a purpose, and we are crystal clear as to what our purpose is. But as we live life, we are conditioned by our culture, our society. We're told, you can't do this, you can't be this, you must do this, you must be this, you must be doing this career. So we forget why we came here, and we get distracted. So go back to your childhood and try to figure out what is it that you enjoyed as a child, because at that time you were less conditioned by the society yet, so you knew exactly why you were here. The second is, what are you naturally good at? What do people come to you for advice and you could easily give it to them because it just comes naturally to you? What do people compliment you on? And what is it that gives you joy, that you could do for hours and hours and not realize so much time has gone by because you're passionate about it? What books do you love reading? If you were to go to a bookstore, which area would you go to and start reading? What shows do you enjoy watching and why? What podcasts do you listen to and why? Those are some of the clues to figure out what your gifts are. The universe always tries to guide us to our purpose as well. We have been given free will, so the universe cannot intervene and force you to do things, but it will guide you, it will nudge you, and either through you have an awakening through insights and you start falling back on your path, or there's some kind of setback that the universe is trying to nudge you back onto your path because you've lost your way. The universe nudges you first, and if you don't listen, then there's major setbacks like diseases or some kind of health setback, and breakthrough comes through breakdown. That is the reason for that. So the more you try to figure out what your purpose is, the more you'll be able to build a life that's in alignment with your soul, because that's why you're here. That's your purpose, and you will be able to persevere towards your purpose no matter what the case. You will have the courage to go down a path because you'll know that this is why you're here. You'll be able to get up in the morning excited because you would know that this is your purpose, and you will be serving from that gift that God gave you, and that's why you're here. You will be not worried about other people's judgment about what you're doing, because it'll be between you and your creator. You can also be intentional, and then you can ask for guidance from your creator as to how you can live your purpose full time and do the work that you're here to do before it's too late. Because there are people who live their whole life distracted, and it's too late once you don't have your health. So as long as you're breathing, it doesn't matter what age you are, it doesn't matter your color, it doesn't matter. you are here to serve, and as long as you're breathing, even if you're 100 years old, you can still serve because you're still alive, and it's never too late. If you were to look back, you'll see clues in your life that the universe has given you as well. What are some of the areas that you have gone through setback wise, and how did you turn them around, and how can you help other people with those same setbacks that they're going through, and how can you make their lives better, because perhaps you had to go through that experience so you can help others because you were able to get through it. Also, what are the areas where you love doing things and you forget the time? What are some areas where if you were told to talk, you would just in an instant know exactly what to say without any compensation? Those are your clues. I hope today's video served you, and please subscribe and share with whoever else it would serve. Thank you.